Hey, uh, how is everybody? This is going to be a short video that talks about the structure of the class, um, about the syllabus and software, and just kind of like how the weekly modules work and how you'll be handing in work. Okay, I'll talk about it briefly. My hope is that the information the written information um, you read through in this video is kind of supplemental. It's not meant to explain every detail of the class. But hello and welcome again. This is a 6-week intensive photography class, Introduction to Photography. So, before that, knowing anything about photography is not essentially required. Because of the short time span of the course, expect that there will be about 3 weeks worth of work covered per week. And that's essentially true. The main difference being that, the projects given typically in a regular 16-week course, you have more time to work on them. Okay? You're not getting shorted in any way. It's just more of an intensive course. The goal of this course, as with all of the digital media courses that I teach, um, is visual learning. So this is the start page. So this course has a Blackboard portal where you're going to get all of your information. All your projects will be here, where you hand in your work will be here, where you interact with the class will be here. Everything's going to happen here. Um, so this is the start page again, and again, the tab for that is right here. An announcement. I'll probably send out an announcement the first day saying like, hey, this is, the course is open. How's everybody doing? All that kind of stuff. And that typically goes right to your Hudson Valley email. So if you're not a student here, um, I guess have that email set up to forward, or just get used to checking it because that's how I'm going to communicate with you through that contact information. The course structure, the course runs on a weekly schedule, sorry about that, from Monday to Monday, okay, meaning the module opens on Monday and then closes um, Sunday at midnight. Okay, so it's like one full week. Everything is due, okay, at the end of the week. So on Sunday night, by midnight, that's when it's due. To access the weekly folders, go to the weekly modules, and then typically, um, once you've completed the assignments, you're going to submit them on Submit All Work, which is right here. And there's going to be a discussion board link over here, which I have not put yet. Okay, but you'll see that there. Right under Submit All Work, or maybe right above it, will be a thing called Discussion Board. And that's where you're going to post your projects and we can talk about them that way. This is an online class. Okay, so please, if you've never taken one, set up some, um, kind of guidelines for yourself. Be realistic about it. And give yourself deadlines. And it's sequential. You're not going to skip ahead to like week 4. It's not like, hey, you know, I, I'm going to do week 1 later, and I'm going to start with week 4. It's not like a pick and choose kind of menu thing. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Here's some really good tips for taking an online class. Okay. Treat it like an online, like treat it like the online course, like a real course. Okay. If I can say that. All right. The benefit of this class being online is that you have flexibility. We don't have to be anywhere at a certain time. Okay. So that's great for you and me. But you have to approach it in a way as like, you have to set that kind of boundary for yourself and say like, you know, I'm going to work on this. Hold yourself accountable, set goals, check in frequently with the class, you know, especially when there's a discussion board going on. You have like a set amount of days to do that. But, you know, check at it every week, read the feedback, all that kind of stuff. That's where you're going to get all your feedback for that. Okay? Try to be organized, proactive, and self-aware. Okay? Um, Practice time management. That's the hardest thing about an online course. Okay? Try creating a schedule. Try blocking out time. Set reminders for yourself. Make priorities. Okay? Create a study space and stay organized. That's like really the best thing, is like maybe set up a, you know, section of your house that's for doing school. 2, lead right into setting up that regular space to eliminate distractions. Okay, the computer is a gateway to so many resources and, you know, distractions really. Okay, figure out what works best for you, actively participate, and leverage your network. Okay, reach out to other classmates, reach out to me, reach out to friends, family, whatever, you know, whatever you need. Find other resources online, whatever you need to do. Shouldn't have to, though, for that one. Okay, let's just look at quick syllabus and supplies. Come on. All right. My name is Justin Baker. Here's my email to reach me. We're not going to meet in my office, but I will meet with you via Zoom. Okay, so let me know about that. Okay, be like, hey, professor, I'd like to Zoom for a second. I can do that. All right. All the text is provided here. Please read through this. I'm not going to talk about it right now, but please read through that and kind of understand the policies of the course. Okay. Please read through this, importantly. And materials. It's pretty inexpensive, I guess, because we're not printing or anything. And I will have a separate video about purchasing a camera or whatever you need to do to get a camera. So I'm going to have a separate video for that. But you do need to have a high resolution digital SLR. If that's a deal breaker for you, I don't know what to say. Let me know, I guess. I don't know. No cell phones. No point and shoots. Okay. A cell phone can work for the first project. So if you're like counting on the first week of like, hey, I'm going to get my camera, that's fine. I understand that. And a Kodak Gray card. All right. Software. Getting software you're going to have with your school ID, so that's not going to be a problem. Okay. Oh, I got to take this out. We're not going to be allowed to use the school computers at the lab there. Okay. We're going to use 2 programs, Lightroom Classic and Photoshop. Both of those are from the Adobe Creative Suite. And you're going to get access to those programs with your Hudson Valley ID. Okay. I have a link right here. And you're just going to sign in. That's my wife's. So click on the link. You're going to click on Enterprise. And that's going to allow you to log on to Adobe. And it's going to give you some prompts to install some software. Okay, it's going to bring you to this Creative Cloud page. And don't start your free trial. Okay, I don't know why it's asking me about a free trial. Seems kind of weird. Okay, I have all these apps. This is looking weird. But basically, you're going to come to a page. I have this already. Oops. Let's see. What happened there? Adobe Creative. Yeah, the page should look like this. Sorry, I don't know why that weird thing came up. But it's going to have some software here for you to download. So you're going to download Photoshop. So I already have Photoshop. So that's why you're going to, mine says update. Okay? And you're going to get Lightroom. And it's Lightroom Classic. There it is right there. Okay? So if you didn't have the program, let me see where, apparently I have all of these programs. Oh, these down here, like where it says install, that's what you're going to do. Okay? All right, but first you need the Adobe Creative Cloud desktop app. Okay, that's the one like that you're looking at here that lets you download all the stuff. So see, this is the one that says Lightroom. That's the one we don't want. Okay, the one we want says Lightroom Classic. Okay, so that's a very important distinction. All right, and little intro video. Anything else? Oh yeah, the weekly modules. Okay, this is like where all the weeks are broken down. Okay, I'm still kind of working on like some of these. Okay, but you can see it's like wicked short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And look at week 4. We're doing B, 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 B. What is that about? Okay. But here's week 1. Get supplies. Talk about some of the other stuff. Project 1 is due. There's a reading already. Holy moly. There's a discussion board. I click on week 1. And okay, so here's a little breakdown of like, what about your camera? I give some options here. There's going to be some videos talking about like what to do, all that stuff. I go to the next page. Okay, here's the project. There's going to be a video explaining the project. All right. And then let's see, what's the last one? First week's kind of light. All right, here's a little thing like, how do you technically do the first project? Here's a short video going over this process. Okay, so I provide written content. There's going to be like PowerPoints to look at and all that stuff, and little videos that kind of go over them. My goal is to kind of make this one-stop shop for you, okay? Meaning, you know, I might put some, occasionally like a YouTube video of like, hey, look at what this guy's doing. We'll look at lots of artists where I will do that. Like maybe a video about an artist, but technically, like usually the technical stuff I'll cover. All right, and then submit all work. This is like where you hand in your stuff. Okay, it's gonna be fun, and yeah, that's it. Okay.